bottom left of the map, in the blue, the Terran. Daylight Ladder Clans, BaconPants.
And at the top right of the map, losing the last cape pretty quickly, but think he can bring it back. Day and Night Ladder Clans fade. Cool. So we're tied 1-1 in the series. Failed 4-gate last round. Bacon was very prepared for it.
Very prepared for that.
It was impressive how quickly Stim and Medivacs were out. I actually didn't
Yeah.
even notice the starport.
That one base, 3 barracks play is just amazing against that. Though I have to say, Fade controlled his units pretty well to get as much value as he could out of them. And against another Terran, like somebody who got supply blocked or missed a few workers or something, that might have been deadly. But Bacon was on top of everything he needed to do.
Yep,
Probe gets here early, as always. What's he going to throw down? It's a gateway. So no cannon rush this time. Guess it's not something he ever does twice in a series.
Poke war going on here.
Just wants to make sure that probe doesn't really have an easy time attacking this SCV. Keeps it running around, also keeps an eye on it in case he might plant a pylon down.
2 gas this time out of Fade.
2 very quick gas, a typical sign of either DTs or Oracle. We'll see what he has in mind. And up comes the... No, he canceled the supply depot. There you go. That was kind of interesting.
Yep. Gotta make sure that wall's there.
Probe is moving back toward about the middle of the map. Yeah, I'm just going to take the watchtower for a bit. We'll see him hide some pylons later, maybe right now even. He's actually moving it around pretty constantly here. Cybernetics core is halfway on the way. Some debris is sitting there for some reason. I wonder if he canceled something.
Protoss doesn't have debris when they cancel. Maybe the SCV died.
That chunk of debris looked huge, like compared to the SCV. So that's possible. Maybe it was just like a model glitch.
Well, we don't have any workers lost, so I'm not sure.
Interesting. You did lose 25 minerals. Oh, pylon probably.
Yeah, he probably canceled.
There we go. Anyway, yep, lots of Marines and stuff coming out here. Nothing particularly strange going on for our Terran player as he is anticipating an attack. This also actually covers the Stargate play pretty well, as he's going to have a decent number of Marines out when this gets here. Most likely.
Proxy Stargate here at the 3rd. Backed up by 2 pylons.
Actually, given how close this is, he may be able to get it in there just barely in time to do some damage. These 3 Marines are going to be very out of position. No Chrono Boost on that. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Marines. That's actually barely enough not to be able to kill the Oracle if it actually attacks the Marines. It will win that fight. And
Stalker moving forward.
here comes the Oracle in just a moment here. There's actually going to be maybe a 5-second window where it can walk in and do some damage or they can't quite kill it. But yeah, there it comes. More than enough Marines to actually engage it this time, though. It's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not really attempting to control it at all. I'm not sure if I actually counted that correctly. 8. So he missed 1. I overcounted on one of them. So he's going to go from there into Blink Tech. So it's Oracle Blink 4-gate.
So, was it worth throwing the Oracle away completely, those kills? I mean, if he had
his only
escaped...
detection.
Yeah, if he had escaped with it, I think that would have been...
However, now he's in an awkward position, and this army's just going to move out across the map, and I don't think he has anything to stop this. So losing this proxy pylon is incredibly frustrating, by the way. It delays the attack by quite a bit. Thankfully, he has a couple more over here powering another Oracle that's actually thinking, oh, sweet, your army's leaving your base. Guess it would be a shame if something happened to it while you're gone, wouldn't it? And that's kind of what he's thinking here. Unfortunately, back home, what does he have? 3 Stalkers and Blink that's half done against 2 Marauders and a ton of Marines. This is going to be really hard to hold.
It would be a better idea to bring the Oracle home. Extra firepower.
He may need it, and he's trying to decide that right now. He's going to go straight up here, find 2 Marine. No, go straight for the worker line. And this is going to turn into a really nasty fight. Bacon has got to go up there now. As his workers are now under attack, he's trying to control them against that. He's moving his 2 Marines over to engage against the Oracle. And since the Oracle's actually focusing down, there you go, and actually kills the Marines off. There isn't really much more to defend that back here. Here comes the army running up into the base. There's a decent number of Stalkers here now. He's trying to buy time. Oh, but he's focusing on the Blink, and he might lose it. It's going to not finish at all, unfortunately. No Blink for these Stalkers, but they may have just decent control there. It's actually kind of close, and he's got Defender's advantage. So yeah, BaconPants has to retreat. And now the Terran has been reduced down to 15 workers. He's going to put down a missile turret finally. Bring 3 Marines over and shoot the helpless Oracle.
The Oracle's just kind of sitting there saying, hey, how you doing?
Now the Oracle's being controlled to come fight, and unfortunately, the anti-micro takes the Oracle. Now these Stalkers are pushing out across the map, and they're trying to hunt down these Marauders. Not quite able to do it with Blink. They would have been able to. At 7 Marauders, it's a lot of firepower for against armored units right here. And here comes some more units back up. Upping units to attack. They're going. Yep, kills 2 Stalkers immediately, and he's going to force Fade to back off. Without Blink, there's really little he can do against this army. He's going to try and bring the Oracle over to fight against the Marines. He's actually doing a decent job of killing them off, but unfortunately, it's going to run basically out of energy before it can contribute too much more. I take that back because it kills 2 Marauders. Wow. This is getting to be a very, very close fight. Macro of BaconPants is enough here to get 2 Marines down into the bunker, which are going to actually do a decent amount of damage against the Stalker here. Stims 1 Marauder, kills 2 Stalkers, and is going to get the 3rd. The Oracle is considering moving into the base to do some damage, but actually can't activate its ability. It's going to fly over his turret and die.
Void Ray coming out instead. Trying to move back in, trying to get something done, but this attack is waning fast.
He's got a decent amount of Marines. Is that enough to actually kill? Yeah, it is, definitely. Without the Stalker spell, without the Void Ray, it's just kind of... Yeah. Oh, not quite controlling it right. He needs to bring them back into the bunker, because now that bunker can't shoot up. Oh, the Marines! Oh, they're focusing down he's focusing down the bunker, and he is going to get it, but he loses the Void Ray. This is a really scrappy little fight we've got going on here.
Oh, it is.
BaconPants is trying real hard to get a command center. Really, really, really hard. Unfortunately, this rally point needs to move it back up to the high ground. He's going to lose these 2 Marines.
Okay, trying to micro here. Resources lost slightly in favor of our Terran player. But the
yeah, Fade's lost quite a bit of resources from losing the Oracles and the Void Ray in particular.
And just is secure here on the high ground, so I don't think pushing this is probably not a good idea. He has Zealots, but these Marines they can shoot over the supply depot.
He's going to move up there, try and damage the supply depot. Stim goes down. He's going to lose all the Zealots. He's going to kill the supply depot, but BaconPants is not going to be supply blocked anytime soon. So that doesn't really accomplish anything.
Behind this, Fade hasn't even reconstructed his Twilight Council. He's continuing to warp in Stalkers.
Yep, he's not going up to Blink.
Just wants to finish this off.
Concussive shells in 10 seconds. I think once that's in play, this is going to be incredibly difficult to move up here.
That's the grenade in the coffin for Fade.
Grenade in the coffin, huh? That's an interesting image.
Yeah, not pretty.
No, for certain. So worker count for Bacon is actually a little bit overkill here. He is spending his money really well, but he's actually getting kind of starved out. Well, granted, so is Fade, with almost the exact same positioning. Like there's this one giant mineral for some reason on both of them. Oh, there was in one. Gonna try and push up into the high ground again. There's a bunker up here with increased range. The Zealot's going to die really quickly. He kills the supply depot, but there's still plenty of supply on the back of that. He's gonna try and push up here, but no, can't really do it. So he's gonna kill the other supply depot again. Hope to supply block someone with way too much supply. Custom shells coming into play here, preventing the retreat on that stalker. And we're going to just keep trading blows for a little bit. +1. Once that comes out, it's going to be very, very handy for the Terran. He's trying to pressure that barracks, but he's actually building nothing really. Like, he's not really using the reactor anyway, so even if he loses that, it's actually not much of a problem, all things considered. Robo coming down.
Right in the Terran's face.
There's the proxy Robo. I guess it is a thing. Proxy Robo is real. Oh, Bacon's going to try and sneak this command center out around the side, which ironically is going to find where the Stargate is. He's lifting that up. He's going to try and push up here, discover that there's a bunker and a lot of guys with guns.
A lot of guys with guns.
And you know what? He's actually overstanding pretty badly right now. So this is going to turn probably an even trade for the Protoss. Yep. But there's a bunker up here. So even if he chases him up here, I don't think that's a good idea. Yep.
It's a very back and forth game here. I mean, what do you think Fade's long-term plan has to be? He's got nothing. His main base is actually almost mined out.
Bacon's gonna land here and try to mine the mule holes. Fade notices this immediately. Nope. Consider pushing. He'll probably come up here to deal with this. If he doesn't see this, even though it's like literally right in his vision.
Vision though.
Oh man, I don't think. Yeah, he's not paying attention to his minimap. Oh boy.
Starport coming down for BaconPants.
He figured it out. Warped in his Zealot right there. One thing this could actually do is have. Yeah, he can't really go down and save it, so he's gonna end up having to lift it. I'll come the SCVs to help out with the army. This is actually pretty. Here's the thing. Unlike with Terrans, unlike with Protoss, when you're pulling the SCVs, Terrans don't always lose when they pull the SCVs.
No,
so
definitely not.
It's doing a lot of damage specifically to the Immortal. Is going to take that out of play before it's ever really used. Pushes the entire army back, and here's GG for BaconPants. So I guess it takes 17 minutes for two one-base players to go broke.